Welcome you lot, we're here today to have a little look at margin fishing, kind of down in that last hour of the day. It's gotten pretty cool actually, which might put a dampener on things, and it's gone pretty black, but nonetheless we'll give it a go. In terms of feeding, I do prepare, but at the same point I do quite like to sort of get on it, feed it and get on it. So what I'm going to do is just nice 150ml pot, not too big, but I'm just going to get down. I've already picked my spot and I'm in literally just under 2 foot of water. So we're just going to get that in. Nice pile there, so I've got nice simple ground bait, a little bit over wetted so it's heavy enough, but at the same point a couple of grains of corn in there as well, because I'm going to use that for hook bait, but it's going to get down and it's going to stay on the bottom. I don't want to be wafted around too much. Rig is absolutely no nonsense really. Elastic 14 to 16 TKS hybrid. We're on 0.21 main line, 2 number 8 back shot, a 0.5 margin float from Map. Absolutely brilliant. I use it really heavy because it's just, again, no nonsense. I want like a bolt rig effect down there really. I don't want any messing about, but to get straight on those fish, and hopefully that's positive bites. So that's 0.21, 8 number 8s, just on the top of a 4-inch hook length to a size 14, which is the size the 4-inch hook length is 0.19. So again, no messing around at all. When I'm fishing like bunches of maggots or a couple of grains of corn, I'll change that 14 to even a size 12. Got no issue with that. But other than that, it's really straightforward. No nonsense kind of fishing really. So a single grain of corn for the moment. Like you see, we're in real time, so I've just fed it. And I want that back shot in a good position just so we can pin that float nice and still, and that's what's really important with this way of fishing. And we've got a nice little, there's a few little reeds and stuff in the way, but we've got a nice flat spot. So it's just a case of get it in there, and then we'll see if those fish turn up down the edge at all. Like I said, in a match sometimes I will prepare it. I will sort of put a little, same as I've done, like a small pot on it, and then see how it goes. You know, leave it for 15 minutes maybe, and if I've got signs then I can go down the edge. But it is something I do want to kind of leave. Obviously I'm waiting in a match situation to see somebody else catching down the edge, generally speaking, and you'll tend to see, you know, that happening. In which case, you know, you've got to move down there. So we've got indication there now straight away. So they're obviously coming down into the edge. I've got the pole tip away as much as I can. There's a big blade of reed that's kind of in the way, but just fishing down the edge as much as we can. There goes Mel. He's been working hard today, has Mel. Big shout out for Mel. His support and what he does on the fishery is brilliant. He's a cracking guy, he really is. Like I said, we've had one bite down there, or one indication down there, not one bite, so we know that they're coming in on that line. Just got to keep that rig pinned in the right place. And when we're looking for that bite, with that, the way the rig's set up, it should just be literally a clonk straight down. No nonsense, no messing kind of bite. And what we don't want to do is overfeed it. But that pot, just like I said, it's not the massive pot, it's not the 250ml. Might be that we need to get that out to feed it that way, but at the moment you just got to take it steady to start with and see what happens. Whatever that is, it's just Has it picked it up? I'm not convinced that it picked it up without even realising. And we'll take it. So it's just a case of bringing it out. This pole is just so strong for this. Absolute, it was foul looked. Absolute confidence in it. So no corn this time, just the ground bait. We're a bit clearer in that spot now. Right, top it out. Nice big piece of corn, nice and heavy. So I'm sticking with the bulk option at the minute. Obviously we can change that to a spread bulk if we need to. Sometimes we can be a bit wary of that bulk, but hopefully that's not the case today. There we go. Lift bite then. So this G40, it's just so strong. So to the previous range, it's between 18 and 24% stronger on every section. And you really notice it when you're fishing down the edge. It's a brilliant bit. It's like fishing with a margin pole, but with all of the brilliant properties of a top of the range pole you can fish at 16 meters. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. It's a nice little easy start. She'll let me hold him up. He's a bit lively. Let's just move that hook out of the way. There we go. So not the big margin lumps that we wanted straight away. You know what? We'll leave him in the net as a start, and I'm going to feed again. So what I like about small carp is it just stops you from putting in too much, but with carp you have got to get some feed in there. Worms can be great as well. Another bait I love. Couple of worms down the edge. Just stun them before you put them in. Can be absolutely brilliant. You're just going to make sure you get that rig in and not over the back of a fish. There is a few down there. There we go. And that's how it can be, nice and quick like that. That's the kind of fishing we're after. So we're bringing it away. Just again, perfectly under control. Balanced tackle, no messing. And that's the kind of fish we're after. 10 out of 10 that, in the lip, beautifully. So I'm going to say him again, even though we've just fed the commotion of that fish. So keep bringing those carp in. I'm going to feed again over the same spot, nice and easy. Oh, it's proper rain now. It's like actual rain. I'm getting wet. So we're just lowering it in because I do not want, like I said before, it over the back of any fish. And hopefully that ball of ground bait's just bringing those fish in. Missed that one then. Oh, that was over the back of a fish. It's over the back of another one as well. Still is. Hung up on something, there we go. It's so important that you get that rigging correctly. There we go. That's what we're after. That's a good fish as well. But that really showed the importance of getting that rigging correctly, you know, not lying it, not spooking the fish by lying it over the back of the fish. It's so important, because once that rig's in properly and they got their head down feeding, you've every chance then of getting clean hookups with these good fish, which is obviously just what you want. Perfect. Let's see if he will behave. Probably not, because they're crazy at this place, these fish. There we go. Margin fishing at its best. That's how quick it can be. Just lower that rig in correctly. And hopefully this will be a nice one to finish on. Perfectly in the top lip. Brilliant. Let's get him back. So there we go. Margin fishing, nice and simple, nice and straightforward. It's just great sport. There's nothing better than seeing that flick go straight in over the top of the ground bait or whatever it is that you're feeding. Lower that rig in. Just make sure you lower it in so it's exactly as it needs to be. Try not to lower it over the back of fish. And if you do everything correctly, you can see how quick you get those bites. It's instant bury on the float and you're into fish straight away. And you can see why such fantastic weights are done, especially later on in the day down the edge. Absolutely brilliant. Just under 2 foot of water, fantastic. So there we go. Once again, please remember, as always, to like and subscribe and hit the notification button so that you get emails and messages whenever we release these new videos for you. It's going to stay free, it will always be free, and we'll keep bringing them out to you. As always, any comments are welcome below. Keep it clean if you can, and I look forward to doing something next for you and seeing you on the bank very, very soon. Take care.